One of the questions I get all the time is, what do we usually get from the grocery store? Well, my fiance just went she went shopping, and we usually shop either at Walmart or Publix, sometimes from Trader Joe's or even Sprouts, but today we got everything from Walmart. And I wanted to show you real quick some of the stuff that we got this week and how we usually kind of stock up everything up. So let's take a look. So what do we got today?
So this is coconut oil with butter flavor.
All right, so we get frozen fruit because frozen fruit is what we use for things like smoothies. We have a pineapple. We also have some frozen strawberries and more pineapple. Now we have a lot of things like people ask us about condiments. We get GQ's ketchup. They also have a marinade, which is like a teriyaki thing, and they also have a sugar-free barbecue sauce as well. So what about protein bars? We don't usually get Power Crunch. I'm not a big fan of these, but I do like One bars, and we also get things like Quest bars. These are the ones that kind of TV likes a little bit more. Basmati rice, one of our starches. The second starch is going to be sprouted whole grains from Dave's Killer. Well, this is like a bread, so this is Dave's Killer bread. What I like about it is that you can actually see here, it contains closer to, well, this is actually lower fiber, but this one has got 2 grams. Ideally, we want to see maybe like something like 3 to 4 grams or so. So not a bad option, but this is going to be one of the brands that we typically get. Our proteins. So we have chicken breast. I actually recorded a podcast talking about whether chicken actually contains like hormones and things like that. If you're watching this, make sure you go check out episode, I think it's 53 or 54 with Livia Ron, where we talked a lot about how chicken does not have hormones in it because it's technically illegal in the United States. And these have super big chickens are just simply coming from super big chickens. Literally, that's all it is. They're just essentially like the LeBron James of chickens, and they breed them together, and that's exactly how we get this. And then we also have our turkey. So we also use turkey as well for making like things like meatballs and things of that sort as well. This one's 97 fat, 97.3. So eventually, when you kind of look at things like meats and stuff like this, you always look at the first number represents the leanness, and the second number represents like how much fat is contained. So the lower the second number, obviously the lower fat is going to be. We also buy for protein. We love Cottage cheese. It's a great source of casein protein and great high quality option for, you can mix this up with all kinds of different things, even sweet, or sometimes we mix it with our eggs, and it's perfect. So we just get like a 1% Cottage cheese, and it's a perfect addition. Feta cheese. Of course, we have our eggs. Of course, we just get regular large eggs. And then we obviously have all of our greens and stuff. So we have fruit, we get strawberries. Our favorite snack is strawberries, like chopped up with a little bit of almond butter, and what else? Chocolate chips. We also have Greek yogurt. I like 000 by Oikos. The reason for it is because when you look at the back, it actually contains about 15 grams of fat or protein, low fat, and it actually has a little bit of fiber added into it as well. So this is why we like one of these options as well. A lot of times when we're trying to like cut out some carbs like at nighttime because we ate too much during the day, sometimes we do and get this pasta zero. It's called shirataki noodles. It comes from a specific root from a tree somewhere in Asia. This is a great choice for it. It's kind of like a pasta. It doesn't really taste the same, but it's pretty, something ideal. Mushrooms, because you can add mushrooms everywhere. Chocolate chips. We get chocolate chips and we add them, but we get the 60% chocolate chips and we add it to many different things. We add things like this, for example, to my cereal. I like to also add it to things like, GB's favorite snack with strawberries and options like this. Really depends on what you're using it for. Tomatoes, super big cucumbers. Celery, we use this mainly for smoothies, green juices and things of that sort. Green beans, we like these for just a side for main dishes. Then we have spinach, of course, for many different things. We have bananas for smoothies and stuff. We got turnips for salads. GB cannot have actual onions, so we get green onions, and we usually have just like the very top of it, just kind of like the up to here. The reason for that is because She tries to avoid anything with higher FODMAPs. So any kind of like, those fermentable carbohydrates are gonna cause a lot of gas and bloating, and regular onions actually have tons of it. Also garlic, so we try to avoid those. So we usually try to replace flavoring of onions with something like green onions. And of course we also have cilantro for flavor. Last but not least, we have sweet potatoes, and last also we have the avocados as well.